I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with 3 minutes of early week cattle markets for Wednesday, May the 20th. Feeder cattle started out higher again this week, and heavier receipts too, as it's still wet around, but these guys have just decided they're going to find a way to get those cattle out. But feeder cattle started out in your big market steady to $3 higher, and it's amazing they just keep calling them higher all the time. And you often wonder if maybe all those dollars higher, if you kept adding them up, we'd be to $5 a pound now. But they're just selling good, and your index hasn't gained that much ground, so they're really maybe not gaining as much ground as it looks like. But cattle are higher, and calves selling good, especially in the southeast, starting out selling good again. Oklahoma City had 8,700 head on Monday, so that was a good run. CME cattle markets started out the week on Monday down pretty good, over $1, but then kind of bounced back on Tuesday as of right now. But everything pretty much that way, down on Monday and up on Tuesday, but not your May feeders because they're awful tight and they're close to your CME index, and they're about to go off. And I'm not a big proponent of cash settlement, but we're in there tight, and that's where those cattle are going to end up, and they're about to go off the board there. But down here in Amarillo at the CBP conference, and I tell you what, this rain, just rain, and it looks to me like the rocks are starting to soften up. But just big rains all over in the southern plains in Texas and Kansas, Oklahoma, everywhere you go there's water standing all throughout this country, and it's just the grass is green, the weeds are tall. I mean, everything is just really green and wet. These wheat cattle, they've got to get these things off of here. They've had a lot of graze out wheat cattle, and those cattle are going to be in trouble if they can't start getting them off there. No, not only are they tromping out those wheat fields, but also they are that wheat's starting to get headed out in those beards, and if you leave cattle out there on that rough wheat, it's just a matter of time before they start having troubles like lump jaws and things like that. So they got to get those cattle off of there. Monday's slaughter was 114,000. That's a pretty good start to the week. Boxes up big on Tuesday morning. Right now as we speak, up to 266.77, which that blows away the record that we had there just last week, but only on 47 loads. But that's big on a morning trade. Haven't seen that for an afternoon trade. But now your Choice Select spreads up to $15. So far this week, corn come out on Monday and showed that we're 85% done planting our corn this year. Last year we were at 71 at this point. Iowa's up to 92% complete. So really good start to that. But that's 3 minutes, and we'll talk to you on Friday.